You know, every once in a while Republicans say, oh, voter fraud, voter fraud. Okay, it turns out they're right. We've got an egregious case of voter fraud in Wisconsin. My God, they were right to be concerned. It's about this guy, Robert Monroe, 50 of Shorewood, who must be the biggest lib that ever lived. Look at this guy. They caught him. 13 felony counts of election fraud, each of which could carry up to 3.5 years in prison or $10,000 fine upon conviction. So what's he accused of? He's accused of registering to vote in more than one place, voting where he didn't live, voting more than once in the same election, providing false information to election officials. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. There, you see, this is what Democrats are doing all the time. That's why we got to have voter ID laws. Wait. I'm getting word. That's the oldest trick in the book, right? Have you figured it out by now? Of course. He's a Republican. He was supporting Governor Scott Walker in his re-election effort and Senator Alberta Darling. So here we go from Talking Points memo. Monroe allegedly cast at least 2 ballots in 3 different elections: on April 2011 Supreme Court election, an August 2011 state Senate recall election, and the 2012 presidential election, and cast 5 ballots in the state's June 2012 gubernatorial recall. Now, you see, that's why Republicans are always talking about voter fraud, because they're the ones doing it. They're like, we know that we do it if we got the chance. In fact, we do often do it. In fact, almost all of the stories I've read about voter fraud and shared with you guys over the last 2 years have been Republicans. So, like, if you should be concerned, we're concerned because we figure if you're anything like us, you'd be voting 5 times an election too. Voter fraud is nearly non-existent, except for Republicans from time to time. Now, this guy's caught red-handed, but he says, no. It wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. They said, but wait a minute, you're on the record. They have evidence of you like screaming at people you know, family members, etc. You've got to vote. This is the most important election of all time. And then it's clear from the records that you voted several different times. So what's their new defense? Monroe claimed to have a form of temporary amnesia and did not recall the election day events. Yeah, that seems like a really good defense. Okay, we found the voter fraud, and it is them.